Attention watch fans, there is a secret. There is a secret that they do not want you to know about. I'm talking about the Matrix. The Matrix does not want you to know about the secret I'm going to reveal to you. And we're going to be discussing what watches are the best for escaping the Matrix. That's right. What watches are the best? Now, on the wrist, of course, is the Rolex Day Date 36. This is the watch which I believe is one of the best watches for escaping the Matrix. Now, this is a good starter watch, actually. And I'm wearing it specifically because this is very accessible to all you brokesters, okay? All you tomato cans out there who are stuck in the world of Explorer, the Rolex Explorer 2, you know, all those steel tomato can watches because you're drinking those soy lattes. I know you guys are drinking those soy lattes. You're wearing those sweater vests. You're wearing the t-shirt, you're wearing multiple layers, you're wearing like the Ben Clymer look, the Hodinky look, you know, a t-shirt underneath a shirt with a sweater and a thick jacket with your pants rolled up, you're drinking that soy latte, the vegan, you're eating that vegan food because the Matrix has sold you a bill of goods. They want to keep you under control. They want to keep you all in chains. They want to keep you all in chains, as Joe Biden said. That's right. That's what the Matrix wants. I'm here as your prophet to help release you, bring you to life, help you flower into being the best human being you can be. Now, why is that? Because look, the better you do for yourself, the better it is for me. I'm very selfish, right? You know, I don't want to have you dependent on the government because that means the taxes are going to go up. That means I'm going to have to pay for you. I don't need that. I want you to be the best you can be so you can provide services that make yourself useful. So you could build, you know, boardwalks like this, right? Imagine if there wasn't people making boardwalks like this. How would I be able to get to the beach here in beautiful Cambria, California, near the Hearst Castle? Really one of the most magical places on earth. Now, the Matrix doesn't want you to know about this, but why gold? Why specifically do you need to wear a gold watch? Now, by the way, I highly recommend, if you can. It depends on conditions, but the ultimate gold watch is the Day Date 40. That's right, the Rolex Day Date 40, in various configurations. I think the there is actually some very good deals in that. I'm going to discuss that in just a second. Now, I'm going to discuss the gold Rolex Day Date and some of the different options for you, my friends. I'm going to discuss some of the different options for you. But yeah, why gold? Look, gold is a spiritual metal. I've talked about this before. Gold is God's money. That's right. Even Robert Kiyosaki said that. That's his famous quote. Why? Look, gold is mentioned in the Bible multiple times in spiritual context, right? In various spiritual contexts. Iron is always mentioned in a negative context as a metal of war, of utilitarian use, copper, things like that. When you wear a steel Rolex, basically you are just, you know, chaining yourself. That's right, you have a chain. You're putting yourself in chains to the world of constraint, the physical world. When you wear gold, you transcend, you become a transcendent being. Do you understand the power of that? This bird knows the power of that. This bird would wear Rolex Gold Day Date 40 if you could talk, if you could pick up the phone and place an order. That bird would be wearing the Day Date 40. It's unbelievable, but it's all 100% true. Now, let me share a secret with you. This is very important for escaping the Matrix. So yeah, so look, gold is a spiritual metal. Can I walk in here? Let me see. Is this safe to walk on? Yes. Okay, you never know. Sometimes these places are like quicksand. There we go. All right, a little shortcut over here. Okay. Look, Greta, what's her name? Greta Thunberg. That's right. Greta Thunberg is a Matrix agent. Bark and Jack. That's right. The watch channel Bark and Jack. They are Matrix agents. So is that guy TVG. What is it? The Urban Gentry. These are all Matrix agents. They want to keep y'all wearing steel. They want to keep you all in chains. I want to liberate you. That's right. I am here to liberate you. And again, gold is a spiritual metal. And here's the thing, right? You know this guy Bark and Jack, you know, the guy who's selling shitter straps, overpriced straps for $100 you can get on eBay for $10. Same exact strap. I mean, you know, this guy's making them in Turkey or something. They're probably made by Chinese slave children. I don't know if that's true, but it could be. Look, we know Turkey is not the best human rights record, right? And that's what all these guys care about: human rights, global warming. Look, I only wear straps quality, only from French people. I want straps made only by French people. That's why I only wear Jean Rousseau and Camille Fournet. That is because, you know, look, I'm a humanitarian. But the Matrix agents, they want to, you know, have you wear straps made by those Chinese children. They want you to, you know, buy the iPads made by Chinese children. Why? Because it's free labor. That's how these guys think. And then they tell you about global warming and all that stuff. Look, as far as I'm concerned, global warming is good. You know, we had a global ice age back in the 1600s, and it wasn't fun for Europe. They almost starved. That's right. Look, this stuff about the warming stuff, that's all a bunch of bazooka. Okay, it's bazooka. You know what that means? It means it's BS. Look at John Kerry, Mr. Global Warming, the American, the lowlife. Now, he's not really American. He's more British. He really, in theory, he's American, but he's, you know, he's really like a Eurotrash, Anglo wannabe degenerate scumbag who flies private. That's right. The guy gets in a giant jet, you know, spewing all sorts of carbon into the planet in order to go to a global warming conference. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. But that is exactly the Matrix. That's what the Matrix is all about. Now, it's really unbelievable but true. Now, by the way, guys, if you want to escape the Matrix, what you must do right now, let me give you the proven system. You need to join the channel. You need to become a member of this channel. You need to become a member of the channel. And for $4.99 a month, you actually become an aristocrat. It's not just a membership. You're becoming part of the aristocracy. That's right. You're becoming part of the aristocracy. Part of the real, not this urban gentry that Fugazi. Imagine this. A guy calls his channel the Urban Gentry. It's a bunch of, you know, tomato can stuff. The guy lives in a rented apartment with cheap vinyl window coverings. I mean, like cheap vinyl window coverings, and he calls it the Urban Gentry. I mean, this guy's a tomato can. He's got you know, cheap paint on the walls. I mean, I can go into all the details. He's got a dirty Sanchez mustache, and he's selling you this lifestyle. I'm giving you the real lifestyle. I'm giving you an opportunity to be an aristocrat for $4.99. You're going to become a baron. That's right. That's going to be your title for $4.99. And we're going, you know, what are you going to get for it besides high status? What do you get besides high status? So when you leave a comment on you leave a nasty comment on this video, people will know that you're a high status individual. You're a baron. You're not just a peon. You're not a peasant, a degenerate. And the other thing is, most importantly, you're going to have access to insider information. You're going to have deep insider information, special member-only content videos. That's right. You know, I'm not going to share this valuable information with just peasants. My knowledge, my profound words of wisdom are too valuable to be shared with peasants. We need to put up a gate. We need to make it exclusive. I am against diversity, equity, and inclusion. I'm actually all for 100% for exclusion. Okay, I want to only have content available to people who are committed. That's right. I want to exclude the riffraff, the hoi polloi, the degenerates out there, the masses, the unwashed masses. This is all only for people who are, you know, who want to. The only people I want on my channel are people who are committed to the aristocracy. That's right. To being the best they can be, maximizing their full potential with Rolex, Patek Philippe, Audemars Piguet, and other high-end watches. Anybody who wears a Rolex Explorer is automatically excluded. If you have a Rolex Explorer, stop watching this video. I want you off my channel. Or you can. The other option is you can take a hammer to that watch, smash it, and send me the piece in the package, and we'll you know, burn it live on one of our next live streams. It's unbelievable, but 100% true. Look, we want to help you from escaping the crayon eating, window licking Matrix. Okay, that's all of YouTube. They want to keep you all in chains with Rolex Explorers, with basic bitch watches, because they're afraid you're going to maximize your full potential. They're afraid you're going to have gold on your wrist. Gold is symbolic of transcendence. Do you understand that? Transcendence, my friend. Transcendence, infinite potential. Are you an infinite human being? Are you infinite? Are you an infinite being, or are you a mere peasant? Are you a mere peasant who is a slave in the matrix, a cog in the wheel? I don't know. You tell me. You tell me. Well, look, when you join this channel, I will know the answer. When you become a member of the aristocracy, that's going to be the answer. Okay, that's you're going to answer the question for yourself just by joining the aristocracy. Now, back to the gold Rolex situation. I believe the ultimate gold watch is now. Here's the thing. Here's about gold. The thing about gold is it's a little bit in your face. It's in your face. That's right. It is in your face. It screams success, power, influence, sex, money, power, transcendence, spiritual enlightenment. That is the power of gold. Not platinum, by the way. That's right. Platinum is a sucker's metal. Platinum is for suckers. Don't fall for that platinum riffraff stuff. Okay, platinum is just a strategic metal for use for industrial purposes. It's never had any real, had any real appeal for spiritual uses. Okay, never. Okay, do you see platinum mentioned in the Bible? No, that means it's not a spiritual metal. That's right. There's your answer. Okay, platinum is just like, I don't know, rhodium, I don't know, titanium, palladium. I mean, we can go through the whole list of exotic metals out there. Tantalum. Why not tantalum, right? I mean, come on, guys. Don't be window lickers and fall for this stuff that the Matrix is trying to sell you. The Matrix is trying to sell you a fugazi. Okay, they're trying to sell you a fugazi. Look, the truth is ugly. The truth is ugly. I am not the best, on the surface. I'm not the best spokesman. I'm not. I'm a man of. I'm not articulate. I'm not articulate, right? I'm just a regular guy, and the truth is ugly. People are afraid of the truth. They can't handle the truth. Can you handle the truth? Now, here's the thing with the gold Rolex. Again, the gold watch, it's a very strong thing. When you have a big 40 millimeter gold Rolex, it's very in your face. It makes a statement. It basically tells the world, I'm in charge over here. Like Lyndon Johnson, when JFK, he was on the plane, he was basically, I don't know if he was dead or whatever, but, Lyndon Johnson basically said, hey, oh, no, it wasn't Lyndon Johnson, it was somebody else, said, I am in charge of this situation or something. Basically, the guy tried to seize control of the country. I don't know if it wasn't LBJ, I think it was one of the other guys. Look, I don't know all my history stuff. By the way, LBJ did kill JFK. Speaking of Texas, anybody who lives in Texas, any real red-blooded Texan must have a gold Rolex. If you do not have a gold Rolex, you're not a real Texan. Because look, why was the day date popular in Texas? You know why? Because it has the day and the date. Texas is such a huge country. When you're one of these cowboys, you're out on the range, you're out in the oil fields and all business. If you're in the Earl business, you might be out there. I don't know, 100 miles. It's just wide open area. You could be out there, sleeping in a tent, working on those Earl wells, right? And to get that Texas tea, the black gold, out of the ground, right? And get the money. So you're out there. You don't know what time it is. You don't know what date it is. You could be out there for a week. You're basically like on a different planet. That's why they needed the gold, the day date. It tells you what day it is, what date it is, and the time, of course, right? And it's a rugged watch. It's a Texan watch. No real Texan would ever wear a soy boy, pajama boy watch like the Rolex Explorer, okay? That is a watch for, the guy, the Barking Jack guy, who calls everybody common. Ooh, you're so common. I mean, this wannabe aristocrat. Look, here's the thing: if Barking Jack, if that Adrian Barker wanted to be a real aristocrat, he'd join this channel. He'd become a baron. Okay. Otherwise, he's just going to be brown-nosing his way. He's going to be brown-nosing his way throughout London, brown-nosing his way through that guy, at the Bremont, or what's the guy? The guy who paints watches black. That another grifter. I mean, another Fugazi. I mean, a bunch of English Fugazis. Look, here's what happened with the English Empire. It fell apart. It all fell apart. Why? It's because of guys like Bark and Jack. That's right. They controlled the world at one point. That's right. The British Empire ruled the world. And what happened? They started wearing Rolex Explorers, and it all went downhill. Is there a coincidence between the Rolex Explorer debuting in the, I think it was the 1950s, that's right, and the decline of the British Empire? No, it's not a coincidence. It's the Matrix. The Matrix is behind the collapse of the British Empire. And if you notice, the British Empire collapsed. There's a direct correlation between the popularity of the Rolex Explorer and the decline of the British Empire. And Bark and Jack, Adrian Barker, is a traitor. He's a traitor to his people. He's a disgrace to all of humanity. He's basically like that guy, that red-headed bastard who's the Prince. What's his name? Prince Harry? I can't keep track of these guys. He's like a Prince Harry, you know? He's just a red-headed bastard who dresses badly, with a scraggly beard, who's pussy whipped. I don't know if he's married, but if he is, he's probably getting pussy whipped by his wife. You know, just like the Prince Harry guy, who lives down the road from here. You know, about 100 miles down the road. It's unbelievable, but all true. Look, guys, I'm here to expose the truth. This channel is the #1 channel of real journalism. That's right, real journalism. This is why you need to join, to support journalism, to support democracy. Because, you know, as the Washington Post says, without your support, you know, what's the thing? Journalism, without your support, democracy dies in the darkness. That's right. Without journalism, democracy itself is at stake. It's at stake. The democracy, the future of democracy is at stake. Listen, look, if you want to get 5 COVID booster shots, if you want to get that, you know, 25 more, you know, the Chinese virus booster shots, then you put on the Rolex Explorer, stainless tomato can model, or you put on this. Now, in terms of the Day Date 40s, I actually think there's some very good prices coming in. Again, do not pay more than, I would not pay more than retail, for sure, faux sure, okay? Traditionally, they've sold at discounts of 25%. 25% was the normal discount for the Rolex Day Date. I would look for discounts of 10%. I particularly like, again, let's talk about models I personally like, and then there's classics. So the rose gold with green dial is a classic. I like that model. It's popular. You could probably get it with a little bit of a weight. Do not pay premium. Do not. The other one I actually like is the models which have the baguette diamond markers. Now there's a rose gold chocolate dial. You know, I like that. Now it's a little, again, it's a little more of a mature look, but it's beautiful. That watch, I believe, will do very well long term, and it's a very powerful piece. That watch sends a message. Again, you're combining the Earth's most valuable resources, the diamonds and gold. Now, if you want to really up the game, and this is what the Colonel is personally looking for. The Colonel, that's right, the Colonel's choice is white gold, meteorite dial with the baguette markers. That's right, that is the Colonel's choice. I am in the market for one, but I am waiting for the prices to drop. I'm not paying more than retail. I'm not going to be a tomato can. And the retail is $49 US, $49 large. And by the way, that's why I need your help with this channel. I need your contributions for the channel, because I need to get that watch. And it's not for me, it's for you. That's right. I'm not getting the watch for me. I'm getting it for you so that, you know, other you know, peasants out there become inspired. Imagine this: when you become a member of the channel at $4.99 a month, you're going to help other peasants break free of slavery. You know, the emancipation movement. That's what this is all about. The emancipation movement. You're helping the peasants break free of slavery from the tomato can matrix, the tomato can factory matrix. And you know, when the Colonel is flexing that white gold Rolex with a meteorite dial, it's going to inspire the peasants to revolt. It's going to inspire a revolution. I think the Matrix may try to censor me. The Matrix may try to cancel me for spreading the gospel of freedom. You know, just like what they did with Trump. You know, Speaking of which, when you become a member, part of those funds will be used to pay for a membership at Trump's Mar-a-Lago Country Club. Or actually, it's not a really country club, but the Mar-a-Lago in Palm Beach. It's an expensive membership, right? Forget about the monthly. That's chump change. You gotta come up with serious cash and also pass a background check. I don't know if I can pass the background check, but yeah. So I gotta come up with some cash, and this is why I need you to join me in this important work that we are doing. We're doing important work here, and you are part of it. When you join the channel, you, my friend, are part of the liberated people. Hang on, I don't know if you can see this beautiful blue dial. There we go. Yeah, it's not really. Yeah, this dial is not. This is why I need the meteorite dial. See, look, I need to get the meteorite dial because this blue sunburst, it doesn't quite work in certain lighting conditions. It's kind of it's a little bit annoying. I'm a little bit annoyed with this. The meteorite dial, though, is very kind of bright, and it does work. So I do like the chocolate, some of the gold dust models. I don't like the champagne dials. I would avoid that. That's a very old look. Don't get that. I don't like the flat green dial, that kind of Crayola green dial. I don't like that. It's got to have a sunburst. You must have a sunburst on your Rolex. No sunburst, no buy. You understand that? No sunburst, no buy. Like Bob Marley said. The Rolex dial must have a sunburst, or it could be a meteorite, which is, kind of the same thing, right? All right, tomato cans. See you in the next video.